Long ago, in the beautiful Azande kingdom, people lived in peace. The rivers flowed gently, the farms produced plenty of food. The markets were full of life. Children laughed as they played. Families lived together in happiness. It was a kingdom filled with hope.
But among all the people in the kingdom, one man was loved more than most. His name was Zangala. And this story begins with him.
Zangala was a wealthy merchant. He owned farms. He owned cattle. He owned trading caravans. But people did not love him because he was rich. They loved him because he was honest. He treated everyone with respect. He never cheated anyone. He always spoke the truth, and because of that, people trusted him. His good name spread across the kingdom. Zangala, I trust your measurements. Yeah, thank you so much. The people smiled, bought from him happily.
Zangala was respected by everyone. But sometimes, when good people succeed, jealousy begins to grow.
Do you think honesty is more important than money? Tell us in the comments. Zangala had one daughter. Her name was Nabiria. She was the joy of her parents. Their world felt brighter because of her. Every laugh brought happiness. Every smile brought peace. Nabiria loved her father, and her father loved her deeply.
My little princess.
When I grow up, I want to be like you.
Then always choose the truth.
Nabiria nodded happily. She never forgot those words. But not everyone was happy for Zangala. There were 3 wealthy merchants, Gomo, Mboro, and Bangasi. They had money, they had influence, they had power, but they did not have the love of the people, and that troubled them. Every day, their jealousy grew stronger.
People talk about Zangala everywhere. Customers keep choosing him because they trust him more than us.
And those words filled the room with bitterness. Jealousy is dangerous. If it stays in the heart too long, it grows. And when it grows, it can destroy people. The 3 merchants stopped seeing Zangala as a neighbor. They began seeing him as an enemy. And one night, they made a terrible decision.
We must stop him. How? If Zangala disappears, everything changes. Then let it happen.
Their hearts had become dark, and darkness was now leading them. Jealousy had blinded them, and soon, an innocent family would suffer. What do you think will happen next? Keep watching. A few days later, Zangala prepared for another journey. He kissed his wife goodbye. He hugged his daughter tightly. He smiled.
Travel safely.
I will return soon.
Don't forget my gift.
I promise. But deep in the forest, danger was already waiting. And he knew nothing about it.
They knew exactly what they planned to do. The trap was ready. Everyone ready? Ready. Wait for my signal. Suddenly, the attackers appeared. Horses panicked. Guards grabbed their weapons. Fear filled the road. Zangala quickly understood. This was not a robbery. This attack had been planned. Someone wanted him gone. Zangala started questioning with fear. Who sent you? The attackers told him to keep quiet and ask no questions. Zangala said, "Why are you doing this?" They told him today is your last day. However, the attack had been arranged by Ngomo, Momboro, and Bangasi. The battle was fierce. Zangala's men fought bravely, but the attackers were too many. Even after he was wounded, Zangala refused to run. He stood with courage until the very end. And there, deep in the forest, a good man fell. But his story was not over. Not yet.
Back at home, Nabirie was waiting. She was excited. She believed her father would return soon. She was already thinking about the gift he promised.
Her mother was waiting too. Every sound made them look toward the road. They had no reason to fear. They had no reason to worry. For a moment, nobody moved. It felt like time had stopped. But then, a messenger appeared, and the moment they saw his face, their hearts became heavy. Something was wrong. Very wrong.
Nabirie did not fully understand what had happened. She only knew one thing. Her father was not coming home. The man who carried her. The man who carried her. The man who taught her about kindness was gone. The pain was too big for such a small child, and her tears would not stop. But some people leave this world and never return.
Poor little Nabiria. Her world was falling apart. Have you ever lost someone you loved? Let's continue the story.
The news spread quickly across the kingdom. People could not believe it. They loved Zangala. They respected him.
They trusted him. And now he was gone. On the day of his funeral, people came from many villages. They came to say goodbye.
They came to honor a good man. The kingdom mourned together, and neither would Nabiri. Moksha of life, but not the family's own wish.
And then something painful happened. Ngomo came. Mboro came. Bangasi came. They stood among the mourners. They pretended to be sad.
They pretended to care. But deep inside, they knew the truth. They were responsible. They had taken an innocent life. And yet, they showed no remorse. And their hearts remained cold.
After the funeral, the house felt empty. Too empty. The laughter was gone. The joy was gone. The man who filled their home with love was gone. Her mother tried to stay strong. She tried to smile for her daughter. But every day became harder. The grief was slowly breaking her heart.
Without Zangala, problems quickly appeared. The businesses struggled. The farms suffered. The trading caravans stopped moving. Money became scarce.
The sadness became too much. Nabiria's mother grew weaker. Day after day. Week after week. Her body became tired.
And soon the family's wealth began disappearing. Nabirie was too young to understand. But she could feel the change.
But her love for her daughter never changed. Even in her weakest moments, she had Nabiria in her mind. She prayed for her safety and future.
After some time she lost her mother. Nabiri faces further heartbreak when she loses all of her wealth. Yet, through it all, she protects the one thing she has left, her kindness.
This enduring compassion is about to guide her toward an unimaginable new destiny, promising brighter days ahead as her journey continues.